any color you like. First, you have to live within the context of no context for a while. Cannot quite agree that life is meaningless, but I do have to wonder where meaning exists. Because we are each born into a context, a 360-degree circle of meanings and definitions and shared understandings and collective values. Maybe there was one time when I lived my life for God and Jesus and the kingdom of God. Now to say that I want to be some kind of half-baked Moondog manqué, it's okay in terms of market placement. But I like to think in absolute terms of life and death and the purpose of it all. And I know that's a heavy load for a doorman to carry. You might have to call for a porter. I'm for Jesus, but I gave up on madness, and maybe that's my problem. Every night before I fall asleep, I ask this question. Do you want to know about Jesus? I gave up on madness, and maybe that's where my life went off track. I want to be like a stylite sitting on top of a pole, praying and praising and worshiping and cleansing my soul. Life is beautiful, but I believe there's something bigger, not exactly bigger than life or better than beauty. Maybe there's nothing bigger than consciousness. I don't want to just be a consumer. I don't want to be sophisticated. I don't want to understand about wines and trends and all the things that smart and clever people know. Because I think all of that's a substitute for real meaning. I know there are living saints, and there's this funny saying, everyone wants to see a saint and nobody wants to be one. I spend most of my life kind of in the world, but not of the world, not entirely renouncing worldly pleasures, but kind of thinking of worldly things as second class. Things which are not high or heavenly or beautiful or immortal or eternal. So I'm in my in-between phase now, where I'm trying to find transcendence inside of immanence. To just be a human being and to not make that wrong. To accept my humanity and to try to do something with it. Anyway, anything we do is inside of our humanity, even causing miracles. Think about an angel. They don't cause miracles. They work for God, but they do miraculous things. But they're not the source of the power. Anyway, maybe no human being can cause a miracle either. Everything is a miracle. All we need to do is open our eyes to see it. Too many words I know, and I could be chanting. Too many words I know, and I could be dancing ecstatically. Too many words I know, and I could be beating a drum until they go right out of my mind and brain and skull and up to the third heaven. Anyway, there's got to be more to transcendence than fiddling about with your brain chemistry, either endogenously or exogenously. Okay, so you have a vision, you see a vision, or you have a near-death experience, you see something that becomes your truth. Or something that is good is truth. Or something that's better than plain old facts. I kind of think on the one hand you have to be a good manager of your earthly affairs, and on the other hand you have to live as though you know nothing, because that's kind of the case. Maybe I'll start my own church. The church of we don't have a lot to say. Start to relinquish. A whole bunch of subtraction. And I'm going to be the only person in it. I'm just going to pare away all the things I used to believe. Giving up false or unworkable beliefs is going to be our only sacrament. But I'd like to have some meditation. Some trance-inducing music. and some ecstatic dancing. I guess I'll be doing all those things by myself, which is nice, because it means I can do them naked. I will begin again with the drum. And I will begin with the rhythm. And I will listen to the sound, and I will listen for the colors. People may think that rhythm is black and white, but it's so much more, and percussion can be tuned, and it always has been. Inside of the clanging and banging and thumping, and running and tickling and bumping are 1,000 taut. Don't ask. Don't try to edit while you're speaking, while you're scrolling. I will beginning again with the drum, and I will begin with the rhythm, and I will listen for the sound, and I will listen for the colors. And people may think that rhythm is black and white, but it's so much more. And percussion can be tuned, and it always has been. Inside of the clanging and banging and thumping and running and tickling and bumping are 1,000 taut timbres, filling the air, shaking leaves, waking kittens, making pleas and sending vibrations to the drums of our ear where they beat tiny drums, and that's really what we hear. The drum is first tuned to the beat of the heart. Then the heart is tuned to the beat of the drum, and we play and we invoke and we make ourselves hear and feel and taste and see any color you like. Gonna make you listen to this again. Gonna make you do anything. There's more. You should find it on SoundCloud. Okay.